This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Marcy,
Betsy.
are you ready to travel to the spookiest town in all of America?
Oh my gosh.
Do you know what it is? Guess.
Is it St. Francisville?
What?
No.
Where's
okay.
that? No.
That's in Louisiana.
What's like a classic?
Salem.
Yeah, there we go. We're going to Salem, and I'm going to talk to you about the Joshua Ward house, okay?
Also, Betsy, can we go?
Yes.
Please?
Yes,
You
of
swear?
course.
Okay.
I love it. I got to go in August, and it was
You've
only
already
for
been.
2 days. It was, or like a day. It was awesome. Okay. So this is the Joshua Ward house.
Okay.
And it's old as hell, very spooky. And it's like, some people are like, it's the most haunted house in Salem, which is a bold statement, guys.
Because it's Salem.
That's a huge statement.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying it.
Betsy would
The
never.
internet said it.
The internet.
Okay, so the Joshua Ward house was built in 1784. But it was built on top of where another house used to be
Okay.
during the witch trials.
The witches?
Okay? But this
The witch?
house, this Joshua house, built in 1784, is now said to be haunted by a few different ghosts who had shit happen to them in the previous house that the land.
Okay.
Whatever. You get it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody gets it. There's a house before, and something happened, and then
classic haunted house.
Classic haunted house. So, some of the ghosts, there are two big ghosts that people know of in this house.
Are we talking fat ghosts?
What?
We're talking to fat ghosts?
I don't know. I feel one of them might be fat. I don't know. One is Giles Corey, and the other is Sheriff George the Strangler Corwin.
Sheriff George.
Yes. And so this house was built on the land and the house that the Strangler, the sheriff, lived in and did a bunch of torturing and killing of quote-unquote witches during the Salem witch trial.
No, that I can already tell that guy sounds like a man who wants to murder and strangle women.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, she was a witch.
She's a witch. And dudes, too.
I had to find out. I had to find out they were a witch.
Yeah, and he did a lot of stuff. So let's talk about George the Strangler Corwin.
Now, to be fair, that was his birth name.
Oh, yeah.
So it was like, what do you do?
Yeah,
like
you become that.
You become your name.
If you were Marcy, the bike rider, you would have to.
I would be riding a bike now.
It would be crazy if you didn't.
It would be so windy on this podcast because I'd be biking around.
You just don't stop biking. Okay, so this dude, believe it or not, was a monster.
Uh-oh.
What?
The Strangler?
And he came up with a bunch of like the awful, nasty, horrible ways to interrogate accused witches, to try to get them to confess it being a witch. And he was responsible, and this is from an article, for the legal torture and murder of 19 men and women accused of witchcraft between 1692 and 1693. And a lot of that torture and murder stuff happened in the basement of his fucking house, which is now where the Joshua Ward house is.
Okay.
In his cellar. Isn't that nasty?
This is a real The Conjuring thing, right?
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
Big time.
And he then died in 1697 and originally was buried in that his cellar, and his family was worried that after all the witch trials and stuff, and everybody's like, why did we do that people were gonna try to dig up his body and dismember it and fuck with it and stuff. So they kept it down there for a while until maybe the house had to go, and then they put his body in a cemetery. But he is still thought to be haunting this place, and is blamed for choking various visitors,
of course,
and scratching and burning them.
Of course,
he's the strangler.
He sucks fully.
He sucks so bad, and I bet it's all ladies who are just smart. And he's like, "You can't be like this." Oh, nasty. Okay, so then we're on to Giles Corey, who, get this, is one of George the Strangler's fucking victims.
Oh.
He was one of the Salem witch trial's most famous alleged warlocks. And he kept, and down in the basement, he kept refusing to confess that he was a warlock. So fucking the Strangler comes up with this awful way to get him to admit his crimes, which is they tied him down and we've all heard of it, started placing large stones on his chest, just slowly crushing him to death in hopes of being like, come on, while a bunch of dudes were watching.
I don't know why anyone thought that was a way to get someone to confess.
I don't know. But yeah, this Giles dude, with his last breath, cursed Corwin and then demanded more weight and then died.
You know, I just thought about that. What a bad, the only people who would really try to figure out if someone was a witch is just someone who already knows they're not. Because if you thought someone was a witch, you wouldn't be trying to fucking kill them, because you'd be like, oh, they're gonna curse me, I need to stay away.
That's right.
Yeah, they already
Especially
knew.
Because at that time they were so scared of shit like that, because they had nothing else to think of.
Oh, absolutely.
So they absolutely knew.
This guy was
whoa, that blew my mind, Marcy. Yeah, of just because it is if they were a witch, they'd be like, okay, fine, I curse you, your insides are gonna boil slowly but surely, or whatever.
Oh man, if anyone ever thinks I'm a witch, I'm gonna start just chanting and
Scatman. Okay, so this dude definitely haunts the Joshua Ward house, because this is where he tortured and died.
Hey,
and he's like, I'm gonna make my stand. He's been blamed for pulling books off shelves, knocking trash cans over, cold spots, and candles found in a puddle of wax, even though they were never lit.
Okay.
Spooky.
It was never hot there, though.
Marcy, that's spooky.
Honestly, you're right, because even in California, your candles don't melt that much. They don't melt,
and it gets hot as shit here.
Yeah, they bend over, though.
They do bend over a little bit. And these aren't bent over candles.
No,
this is a puddle of wax.
These are poodles.
Poodles of wax. Okay, so then there is also a ghost of an unknown woman who haunts the Joshua Ward house, believed to be another victim of Corwin's, who they're like...
I believe it.
And there's a fucking picture.
Oh, my God!
That a realtor took. Was snapping photos to then put it on a listing, and it's spooky.
Do you have it?
I do, and we should post it.
I will post it.
It's
Send it to me.
Classic witch.
I'm so excited to see it.
It's a classic witch.
A classic witch. You're laughing at this classic witch.
It's insane. Look at that.
Oh my God.
I can't even, I don't want to spoil it because people need to just see it. But isn't that a classic, funny
I will
witch?
say, I know why they cast Cher in The Witches of Eastwick now. I know.
Precisely.
I know exactly why Cher was cast.
I'm going to email you that now.
Oh my God.
It is wonderful.
So what does she do in her hauntings, or people just see her there?
I think it was pretty much like just see her and probably like cold spots and stuff.
That's so fucking
Isn't
crazy.
That a wild? I saw that and I like jumped out of my socks.
Oh my gosh,
that's a classic spooky ghost witch lady.
So spooky ghost witch.
It's so spooky.
Oh my god.
And that, my friends, is the Joshua Ward house. I got my sources were hauntedrooms.com, weekandweird.com, and roadtrippers.com.
You know what I wanted to do before we move on was our friend Lauren McGuire. Well, I'm going to put this on her episode. Guys, we do these out of order. A little peek behind the camera, a little figure out how the sausage is made.
Yeah.
So when our friend Lauren was on, so you're going to hear it later in the episode, but we have an email, a voice memo from someone who went to Jerome, like I did.
Oh my God, yes. Wait, did you find this, sis?
Well, her sister never sent in her story, but after I emailed her after we recorded, and so I have the story.
You have the sister story.
Yes.
Wait, should we just do that as the intro for this? You know what I'm going to do? I'm
going to tag it on the end of Lauren's episode.
Okay, great.
So you guys check that out, listen to it, wait till the end. So I just wanted to tell you. So just a heads up.
Fun.
Do it at the end of the episode. So Betsy, tell them what they need to do to us. Dude, what do they need to do to us?
Okay, you guys, this is what you need to do to us.
Do to me.
You need to, we would love for you, if you have stories to share, anything, paranormal, ghost, sleep paralysis, just weird recurring dreams,
urban legends,
anything and everything, fun Halloween stories, whatever. Send them in to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. And also, please rate,
review, subscribe, tell some friends.
Spread the word.
Please.
Spread the spooky word. We'd really appreciate it.
Thank you. That was great, Betsy.
Thank you. Marcy.
Betsy.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
For our guest?
Oh, yeah.
Are you fucking pumped?
Oh, yeah.
For our guest?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
Oh, yeah.
She's a writer on Bless the Harts on Fox Sunday nights. She's a writer on Comedy Bang Bang, which is streaming on Netflix now. Check it out. Writer on Wrecked. Please welcome Lauren McGuire.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so happy
exciting.
to.
Yeah.
I will say that Lauren's one of those people that I wasn't positive would be super into ghosties. I guess I'm launching right in because I always ask her, I guess, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
Well, I would call myself a highly reluctant atheist.
Okay.
That's what I don't believe anything.
I think
but
I was gauging that.
Yeah, I absolutely wish something would happen to me that would make me believe in an afterlife, because, I mean, what a huge relief.
Yeah.
That something happens to you.
Yes.
When you die, you don't just stop existing. I mean, I would love it. I want to believe it. I just haven't. And I came from grew up in a religious background, so I think I kind of hardcore rejected it.
Yeah.
What type of
Methodist?
Okay.
Not hardcore, but enough to make you want to like preserve your virginity to marriage, like that,
that's
like
pretty
intense.
huge.
Honestly, that is one of the least important and dumbest rules that I feel like all super religious people follow. Like, it's like no one cares about your genitals at all. It's equivalent to taking a shit. Who cares what you're like? I think it's so unimportant. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fucking lame. It's just
a really
one
weird thing that
move,
they've really harped in on and especially when you're a teen growing up.
Yeah.
They really, really don't want you to have sex.
Which makes you want to have sex.
Yeah.
The only good reason for it is like STDs and pregnancy, but we could.
But that's not the reason for it.
Like it, like at least historically, to be like, let's scare people away from that so that we don't. But like you don't need, just wear a condom, kiddos.
Exactly. Promote safe sex.
They sort of. There's not any like that religion, there isn't a ton of like ghosty, like that kind of spiritual belief, but there is like angels.
Yeah.
And people saying that they've had God speak to them, and people saying that like God appeared to them and when they were in the kitchen and then they passed out and stuff. Or like there are even more intense churches. I didn't go to this one, but there were more intense ones where like they would like try to get you to cry a lot. And have these like very emotional, weird experiences.
Like, testify.
Yeah. And I remember
and, like, speak in tongues and whatever.
Yeah, part of like when you get baptized or you have to go through confirmation when you're older, they tell you to accept Jesus into your heart, and then you're supposed to like a lot of people feel it and they like speak in tongues and shit. But like I was like, I did it, but like nothing happened.
I think I wanted to say like I've had a few friends who are just like, so I just acted like just be like blah, 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 like which I would have been as long as I was like, get off my back. It's easy
to do because it's like you're everybody around you so ramped up. That it's easy to just be like, okay, I'm feeding off the energy of the crowd.
Here we go.
See, when I was baptized, I was like screaming and crying because I was a baby.
A little baby. I was
in like the water.
I was like, why would you do that? Why would you dunk my... I'm wearing a nice dress.
I look good.
Dunk me.
Oh, great.
I look fucking like I'm from the 1800s, dude.
Yeah, I'm wearing a long, weird gown.
Nasty little baby.
So what about aliens?
Oh, wow. Gosh, I didn't even think about that.
That falls?
It falls in the paranormal. I guess I would say, God, it just seems unrealistic that there isn't some other life out there, but I just feel like the majority of it's like a rock with legs or like it's just like bacteria.
That's terrifying. A rock with legs.
I don't know, just like very basic animals maybe, but nothing that I think could like, I don't know, come visit.
Okay.
Come for a chat and stay for a spell.
If anything, I would be more ready to believe that like if like any alien encounters we have here are like us from the future when we've figured out how to space time travel.
Now, so do you believe in that kind of stuff, that like there's different planes of existence and like multiple
dimensions?
I don't know. That's another one. I just really want to believe because it makes life more interesting if you believe it.
Yeah, exactly. Where it is like, oh, it's more fun.
Yeah.
To be like,
so. Yeah, you're agnostic then. Yeah. Like you're like not sure, but you're not shutting the door to it.
Yeah, I guess that would be correct.
Is that what agnostic means?
I'm staying silent because I don't know.
I feel like atheist is like no, and agnostic is like I don't think so.
Yeah, that sounds accurate. I don't think so, but you can, if a ghost comes, I'll change my mind real fast.
I'll be there.
Betsy and I just went to the Queen Mary.
Stayed at the Queen Mary.
We went to the night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the room, so we had our choice of rooms. We had 2 rooms, and then one of the rooms is like a king fancy room that had a little offshoot bedroom in it that was very creepy, like a little nasty little closet.
Ooh.
No windows, and that was the room I was like, give me this room.
Yeah, Lauren's like, I'll sleep here, and we're all like, yeah, okay.
Also, no light.
No light. Well, that's because I like truly want to be in those situations. Like remember that show on I think it was MTV where they would like put you in a haunted basement or whatever.
Yes.
I would love to do that.
Oh my God. That's crazy.
Why?
I guess it's I think it would be really fun, but then I could make myself have so much anxiety about like anything. So that's why I would be like, ooh.
Yeah. I think it would be fun.
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah. I think it'd be very fun. I mean, but I would know like it's a show.
Also, like,
and that's like, oh, PAs are banging on the pipes.
It's not crazy because obviously people did it. Plenty of people were like,
I loved MTV Fears. There are episodes on YouTube, and I've watched it like within the last year. It's fun.
I want to know how much was just like the interns are shaking a sheet or whatever.
100%.
But
my brother-in-law was a story editor on it, and he was like, yeah.
It's all fake.
People banging on pipes and stuff.
But people have such intense experiences that I want that.
But
I want it.
Yeah.
I want to see what that's like.
Hey, you know what I want to do? I want to go stay at the Stanley Hotel. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
great.
stay in room 217.
I did. I asked Betsy at the Queen when we were getting ready for the Queen
At
Mary.
the Queen.
At the old Queen.
When we were getting ready for the Queen Mary, if I should bring a Ouija board.
And you said no.
I said absolutely not.
No.
I'm trying to open that spirit world.
But that's a bad way to do it.
Is it?
I think so. I think Ouija boards are awful and a bad idea.
Have you had a bad experience?
I haven't because I'm too scared, but I've known people who have, and I'm like, I'm fucking done.
Once I was at my friend's house and her boyfriend was like, should we do the Ouija right now? And I was like, do you really want to do that in your house? Like, you really want to open a door here, but at a hotel? Fuck it. I don't care.
No, they can latch on to you.
I mean, maybe, but I'll deal with
They
that.
can latch on to you.
I'll just be like, well, do like a little spiritual prayer thing.
But that's what everybody thinks.
And I'll be
everybody's like, I know the rules to the Ouija board, and it's like, no, you're fucked now for life.
Yeah.
I
You're
googled
too
it.
scary.
I googled it, and then I saw that there's like an opening prayer, and then a middle prayer, and then a closing prayer, and you have to have 4 white candles and some salt, maybe.
Salt. I'm telling you,
We're
ghosts.
telling you,
They don't like salt.
Ghosts hate salt.
They have high blood pressure and they can't have salt.
No, they hate
For
salt.
some reason, like salting the earth, I guess because nothing can grow there, so no energy, nothing can like.
Circle of salt.
I don't really know exactly.
Yeah, I don't know
I'm
why,
talking
but-
bullshit, but
I think rats also hate salt. So rats and ghosts are similar.
I
in
mean,
that
my
regard.
cat that's a rat doesn't like super salty food. Like, he won't eat anything that I have that's salty. He'll sniff and be like, ugh, how could you eat that? You're poisoning yourself. But I don't know why. People are always salting their windows and stuff.
And like circles. Because spirits can't get in that salt.
I don't know what
I have no idea
Maybe
why.
I'll look it up one day and forget it immediately.
They have high blood pressure.
That's what I think.
They can't handle it.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted. My cat keeps trying to like get up in the window, but he won't just go for it.
Just go for it, Bo.
Fucking go for it, Bo.
Ouija boards freak me out. Because I think you could just walk around and be like, hey, I'm here. I don't mean any harm.
Oops.
I would love to see you. Like, I think you can do it in a nicer, calmer way.
Than a Ouija board.
Than
But
a Ouija board.
it's like the Ouija board lets them text you. It lets them tell you what they want to say.
Yeah, it opens up bad.
Have you
bad
been to
news
psychics
bears.
or anything like that?
No, I haven't. I have never been, and I would go.
Very funny what my cat's doing right now too. He's all
he
over
loves
you.
me.
He's trying to get on the microphone.
Yeah, he's got some stuff to say about the
You
Ouija
read
board.
my energy. I got that good cat
going,
energy, baby.
Yes.
Don't do the Ouija
So
board.
no palm readings, no psychics, no.
No, I bought a deck of tarot cards, and
Cool.
I'm into that because that is more like that's just like an interesting tool to like figure out how you feel about a situation.
Yeah.
That's how I view it. But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun, and the cards are pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not opposed to going to a psychic or anything. But I am a little bit afraid of like a self-fulfilling prophecy situation where they tell me like you're gonna die when you're this age, and then I make myself die.
yeah, that is so scary.
You're like, I just crashed my car into a wall.
It's my time.
It's my time. But I don't think most psychics would do that. And I'd say in general, don't go to don't go to a psychic that you just like looked up on Yelp. You should ask friends.
Get referred.
Oh, okay.
It would be like, don't just go to any dermatologist. Go to the one your friends know, right?
True.
Or like gyno. Like, I'm never going to a doctor just by like. I mean, I have, but it was a bad experience when I just looked them up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gotta
I went
ask-
to one who kept telling me I was too fat and like jiggled my stomach when he was pushing my abdomen in, checking for stuff, and he's like, okay, everything seems fine in your abdomen, and then he grabbed my belly and shook it, and he's like, except you got too much of it. And then I went back, and like I had been referred to this clinic or whatever, but not to him specifically. And I went back for another checkup, and he was gone. And every
Yeah, I
time
bet.
I was like, I had doctor whatever, and all of the people were like, oh, he's no longer with us. And
I'm
every
surprised you
person
went
who
back to
said
him.
that, I was like, it wasn't. I went to a different doctor.
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I see.
But at the same
I
clinic,
kept
yeah.
like bringing it up, and they were always like, he's gone. And I was like, good, because he was disgusting. Because he also shook my hand for too long, and I was wearing a Simpsons shirt, and he just stared at it for a long time. And he's like, I've helped the Simpsons writer before, and like kept holding my hand. He was
and the Simpsons are right on
fuck.
your boobs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just kept staring at my tits, and then I was just like, you need to get the fuck out of here. And they did. They fired him.
Ew.
He was nasty. He's such a piece of shit.
Yeah, you don't want to go to that kind of psychic.
Yeah, don't go to that kind of who are still stare at your boobs and call you fat.
Look, you're fat, but you got titties.
But you got fat titties.
But yeah,
is the difference? Does a psychic like reads energy and your future, but a medium talks to dead
And I
people?
don't even know if reading your future. Like,
well, I think the thing with mediums is all mediums are psychic. That's like, it's like hand in hand, because you can't be clairvoyant with that. Like, that's part of like psychic just means, I think, clairvoyant.
Okay.
So they can either read stuff about you, your future, or, you know, that kind of thing that a psychic can do. But mediums usually can do that as well. But not all psychics are mediums.
Okay, interesting.
well, because mediums specifically like
Talk to the dead.
dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Long Island Medium. I'm very familiar with that show, and I love it.
Oh yeah, it's good and it's so real.
Love that she just wanders into butcher shops and is like, "Does anyone's dad dead?"
It's like at a Walmart. It's like, excuse me, ma'am.
Your dad's dead.
Yeah, I know, lady.
I feel like I've heard so many stories of people, not just Long Island medium, but like they'll be like, "Oh, my aunt's a medium." She'll be like, "I'm sorry, this is so weird, but I'm a medium."
Yeah.
And they'll just like walk up and be like, "You have a sister coming through, and she misses you, but she's fine." You're like, "What the?"
That's happened to you?
No, I just hear stories of like that.
Oh.
Like they'll be like, "Oh, I have a friend whose like aunt does this," or like I had a friend in college whose mom would do that. Like she would get like she'd come to parties every now and then when they were in town, and like she would get drunk and then be like hold your hand and be like, "I see you in a room." And she would describe it and be
There's
like,
a bed in that room.
She would have to be like, and then she'd be like, "There's you live there with a person who's no good for you," like that.
Whoa.
She never did it to me, but she would like our friends would be like, "Ooh,
Keep it to yourself, lady. I'm perfectly happy.
But she did once say, she's like, "Oh, you got angels around you. That's a bad sign."
What?
Oh, fuck.
Well,
Angels are bad?
Well, she just meant like she would say like sometimes people have guides, sometimes people have their relatives, and sometimes people have angels, and when they have angels, it's usually because they have something to fight.
Oh, fuck.
And I was like,
dude.
okay,
What did you have to fight? Do you know what you had to fight?
Waiting.
And then
Still
she
waiting
just
for that fight?
Takes another shot of Goldschlager. See you later, Marcy.
I think
These
maybe
has real gold in it. Did you know that?
Yeah.
It can cut up your insides. Remember that was part of
Yes.
Goldschlager, where it's like, these are real gold flakes, and they will cut up your insides.
don't
and
know
that
that
makes
they were
the blood, like the alcohol, go to your bloodstream faster.
Oh, I never heard that.
That was why.
I never
That was
heard
what
that.
I heard.
I just
was
heard
like
'cause
you get
were
drunk fast.
swallowing
Wait,
gold.
I thought it was just like gold as like how they put gold leaf on.
It definitely
It's
is.
absolutely
it's
that,
Just
but
it's not
the
going to hurt
I
you
never
at all.
heard that the advertising team was like, "It'll cut you
Oh,
up."
yeah, I never heard that from the
Okay.
advertising team. I just
No,
heard it
other
from
teams.
a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, other
No, it
teams.
was just like, "It'll get you drunk faster because you'll drink it."
Yeah, because it tastes like hot tamales.
Yeah, you'll drink more of it. That's why you'll get
Yes.
drunk
Delicious,
faster.
and
You're
I love
drinking
it.
so much.
Yes.
Goldschlager just became Fireball. They
absolutely.
rebranded Goldschlager into Fireball, right?
Absolutely.
It's the same
It
flavor.
tastes exactly the
Yeah.
same.
Yes, I think they had to have.
Yeah. And people
Fireball,
love
man.
Fireball.
I can get behind it. It's
I love it.
fun.
There was a time in my life where we were drinking so much of it. Like I could text when I was on the improv team, Cooper, I could text any of them at 11 o'clock at night, "Hey, I have a bottle of Fireball. Anyone want to come over and do shots?"
Oh.
And at least 2 people would show up.
It's a really fun winter drink. Like,
Yeah.
it's so fun.
It's a party
After
starter.
skiing, it is a
Such a party starter.
starter.
We're in the Thanksgiving month or around about, and my sister posted on Facebook Fireball pumpkin pie.
oh, shit.
Yeah.
I might have to try
You
that.
just eat pumpkin pie and shoot
Well,
Fireball.
They put it in there, but I was like, doesn't it bake out? But
I mean, the
You get that
alcohol
delicious
will, but
flavor.
the flavor.
that flavor, it's just cinnamon. It's fake cinnamon flavor,
Hell
though, right?
yeah.
Let's take a quick break.
No.
We're back.
And we're back. What a good break, everybody.
So, Lauren, you have some notes written down on a brochure for...
I did. This is a
What's the
brochure.
brochure for?
This is a brochure for Tam O'Shanturn's loyalty program.
Are you a loyal member?
I'm going to be.
Oh.
It costs $25 and you get 20% off.
That's
a good
huge.
deal. Tam
Yeah.
O'Shanter is,
It's expensive.
is fucking rad.
Oh,
and it rules.
If you're in Los Angeles...
You gotta
around,
go.
Yeah, go,
Now
but
that
then
is
around
maybe
Christmas.
haunted, right? Because
Oh, I'm
that was
sure.
they call it a haunt of Walt Disney. Used to go there a lot.
Oh, yeah,
And-
he has the Walt Disney booth there.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loved it.
But I don't want to meet Walt Disney's ghost because he's probably anti-Semitic and not interested.
Probably.
Maybe he's learned a little something
Yeah,
in the
in the
afterlife.
afterlife.
I know
maybe.
he's frozen, so his spirit's not out yet.
Just because his body's frozen doesn't...
That's how it works,
You're right.
Marcy.
It's keeping it fresh.
Just wait for global warming. A bunch of caveman spirits are going to
bunch
take
of
over.
Encino men.
A bunch of Encino men are going to take over.
All right, so you have some stories
Oh,
from
yes.
a personal experience and some Florida stories, right?
This is something I kind of like. It's a personal experience, but I wish it was more of a personal experience. You'll understand when I
yes.
tell you. I just like, we were talking about how like a lady in a grocery store might come up to you and say that you have a spirit around you. Like I don't feel like I give off the energy that like allows spirits to show themselves to me. Like I just don't think like they see me as any kind of vessel. Like I'm not a good audience to them. So I'm always like, even if the place was haunted, they probably wouldn't even want to talk to me.
I mean, all you got to do is start putting the vibe out there, though, you
I
know?
think so, but not too desperate.
Yeah, not too
You
desperate.
can't be too desperate. We talk about that a bunch on here. You
It's just
cannot
like
be
dating.
too desperate.
It's
That
dating.
might
But
be my
you
problem when I went to
should
Queen Mary.
Put the vibe out.
So my ex and I were living in this house in Pasadena on Woodbury Road. We could call this the haunting of Woodbury Road.
The haunting of Woodbury Road. Welcome.
And it's kind of a shitty house. We didn't own it. We were renting it from somebody and who like didn't even live in the country. And kind of a shitty house. The only thing that I know it to be haunted by is what I would refer to in the spirit world as a bunch of fucking rats.
I remember you had rats in your backyard. Or
Yeah,
like
that's
you,
current. That's my current house because
Okay.
I've got an orange tree. But this
Yeah.
was like rats in the house situation.
Oh, fuck.
And that was like the only times I've ever been like, ooh, something happening was like my dog would like all of a sudden like stop moving and like look up look up in a corner of the room, and it's just that wasn't a ghost. That was just it heard rats.
rats in the walls.
Fuck. Yeah.
But we used to joke about how like if there was a ghost in here, that like what an idiot, because like you should go somewhere nicer. And
That is so funny.
Don't
Like,
be
get outta
trapped
here,
here.
man.
truly never really, other than the rats, the like scared for like thinking for a second that it might be something.
Yeah.
Nothing ever happened in that house. We were there for 2 years.
Yeah.
Nothing, no paranormal, no spooky wooky scary stuff ever
Yeah.
happened. And then the day we moved out, we went to say goodbye to our next door neighbors who's this older couple that have been living there since the 70s. Wow. And they just it was like just a stray piece of information told us that the people who had owned the house before our current landlord, it was a family, and the father in that family shot himself in the head on the front porch.
No.
So if any place I've ever lived was gonna be haunted, it was that place.
Oh,
and still,
shit.
I got nothing.
Whoa.
That's one of those things they have. If you buy a house, they have to tell you. Like they have to tell you that somebody did that, but they don't have to tell you if you rent it.
It was right before you moved in, or no?
No. So
like-
my landlord lived there for a while.
Right, okay.
Then we moved in.
Okay, because I think they don't have to tell you if it happened in the past.
Yeah, I think there's like a time.
I should
What
look
is
it up.
that?
Oh, I don't know.
statute?
I honestly think it's like if only the previous, because I don't, like if it's like the one right
And I
before
would
you.
say, we've been talking about this bunch of like, you should be told everything that's happened in a house.
want to know, yeah.
that you're about to buy or rent.
I mean,
I guess everywhere would be like, oh well, fuck.
when I
A lot of
was
bad stuff happens
Yeah.
all the time.
a kid, my best friend, like when I was really small, was my mom's best friend's daughter.
Cute.
And she like her parents went through a divorce, and then she remarried, and she moved into this house on Old River Road.
And we'll call this the haunting of Old River Road.
Yes. But she moved into a house, and I remember once my mom was like, that house is cursed. Because everyone who moves in there, like, divorces or has like a death. Maybe she moved there before she got divorced, actually. So, like, yeah, everyone who moves
bad
there.
Vibes.
Yeah, like, everyone who moves there, their marriages fall apart, or someone dies, or there's just a tragedy. So, like, that kind of, but like if you were like moving into a house, you wouldn't be like, well, there was 4 divorces and 2 suicides.
That should be like a thing. This should be a service you could get.
Heated floors and
This should be a service that you could get.
Thank you.
I think so.
It is.
But there is one, I guess, like, did someone die in my house.com?
It's something like that where you can like do like they can research like for you. They just pull all the public records.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Huh.
So yeah, you can do it.
Okay.
It just takes a little time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like I don't know that I'm not a person that can go into a room and be like, the energy is bad in here.
I don't have that either.
Truly, I think if you brought me into like that like Silver Lake murder house and I didn't know that it was the murder house and you just made it look nice, I'd be like, this is great.
Which Silver Lake murder house?
The Los Feliz. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay. The one where what's the name
Christmas presents are out or something?
Oh wait, the different one. Oh yes, on Glendower.
Oh, are you thinking of the Manson?
Well, there's so many murder houses.
Any murder house. If you dress it up nice and you put some curtains up there and be like, this is nice.
But yeah, I feel I wouldn't feel anything.
Couldn't. Yeah, I don't have some people though. I have a friend like growing up that. Like her whole family is like when they walk into a room, they're like, and they're all they do like musical theater and stuff, so it's they're very dramatic.
Hell yeah.
Isn't it so weird though that like from this point right here in a mile square radius, there's at least 3 murder houses I can think of.
The La Bianca.
Is the
Manson one.
There's the Glendower, and then the possible.
Glendower.
That's the murder house on Glendower.
That's the Los Feliz one?
Yes, but I think they're torn it down or they're tearing it down.
Somebody bought it, and I think they tore it down.
And then there is the possible murder house of the Frank
Black Dahlia.
The Frank Wright.
Oh
right?
Yes, I have. I listened to that
think
podcast.
There's been a few murders in there.
Yes,
that guy,
that one,
that surgeon guy. Is that who we're talking about? Oh yeah, that guy,
George Hodel.
There's no way that was the first lady he killed.
No, they have it on tape.
Listen to The Root of Evil, the podcast, The Root of Evil.
No.
It's tough.
It's very
the
triggering.
Black Dahlia stuff is great, and the family stuff is so hard to listen to.
It's like it's like one is a true crime, and the other one is about traumatic, a very abused and
I know the
incest.
Cliff Notes version.
Yeah. There's a lot
with
of
his daughter,
incest in the family as well that they talk about.
But he's so guilty.
Oh, he's a monster.
A disgusting
Killed
monster
multiple
who killed
people.
multiple people.
And then just like was friends with people in the right places. So like,
he was a VD doctor, and so he had all the dirt.
He knew
on
everyone who had syphilis
high up,
like in LA.
So everybody's like, yeah, okay.
Because there was like apparently like a syphilis outbreak. So
Hell
like,
yeah.
like,
So he would extort them for money, or he would trick them into coming over to murder them, or what?
He basically was like,
but he could get away with anything.
Oh, I see.
He
like
had
the files were like gotten rid of, and because like he knew like the mayor's business, like if. So, like, no one was like, we're not fucking with him.
The upside to being a VD doctor.
Yes.
Getting all the dirt.
Get all that
and
dirt.
he, like, would perform, like, abortions for people and be like, I'll keep it quiet because they were legal at the time.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard what happened to the Black Dahlia. She came in looking for an abortion. That's the theory I've heard is that she came in.
I don't remember. I don't know if they I think because they couldn't completely connect her, but that could exactly be what happened, that like someone important had an affair with her and then was like, oh, I can't have this woman I'm not married to
take care of her.
Yeah.
Or what, I mean, abortion wise.
Anyway,
whatever. It's a whole different, ooh, that's a different podcast. Ooh, I got
she's
the
fanning
vapors.
herself. It's a messed up podcast.
It's fucked up. It really fucked me up.
But you can't walk into a place and feel stuff.
No, and I wish I could. It seems it's just like
I'm fine not.
No?
Yeah.
It seems like a useful skill.
I mean, I got my gut, and I know when my gut is like, "Fuck this."
That's
situation.
all it is.
But I feel though, yeah, maybe, but I feel there are people where it's just like, whoa, it feels so different in here. And I'm like, I don't have that gut reaction. Like,
I did think that the Queen Mary room was pretty spooky, but,
oh yeah,
but
I mean it's creepy.
that whole hotel feels very
Probably
spooky.
just
It's a
mold.
nasty old boat.
It's a little stinky.
Mold.
It's a stinky, nasty old boat. It was gross, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was
I
fucking
did.
gross.
I told you this already, Betsy, but
yeah.
I did wake up twice in the night really scared. But it was because I farted. I tooted and I woke up and I was like, huh! And then the second time it happened, I was like, I think I know what's going on here.
You know what's really funny? Once I was over at my friend's house when I first moved to LA, and they were like, "Oh, this place is haunted." And the girlfriend looked at the boyfriend and was like, "Yeah, there's a ghost who plays the trombone at night." While we're sleeping,
Very haunted.
we
Mono's room is crazy haunted.
with a bunch of trombones.
A lot of tromboning ghosts.
Do you have some other? Get your notes out.
Yes, I have a couple. There's a
Tell us about the discounts we can get.
Yeah, we all gotta become loyalty members at Tam O'Shanter's.
The Florida has a few places because it has a lot of old history where there was like a lot of fighting between the Spanish and the French in the 1500s over territory and stuff, and also over religion. So there's this place very close to where I live called Matanzas Inlet, which translates to bloody slaughter.
Jesus Christ.
Cool.
Awesome.
It was in the 1500s when the French and the French Huguenots, which was like a type of Protestant religion, and then the Spanish Catholics were like fighting over territory.
Yeah.
And so the French got it in their heads to like get on a boat and go spy on the Spanish settlement up in St. Augustine, but then they were hit by a hurricane. And so they all washed up on shore. They had no food, no nothing. So it was just like very easy pickings for the Spanish to come down. And they were like, listen, we don't have to kill any of you. But the thing is, you gotta convert to Catholicism. And the fucking French were like, nope. And so I think it's like almost 200 people got slaughtered just on the spot.
You sound like you're on the Spanish side, though. Well, they
Just
wouldn't
do what you need to do. Say whatever you need to say.
It's true.
Hey man, I'm with you on that.
You want
I think there were 15 French people that were like, we'll convert.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm one of the cowards.
I would be
my God.
I'm a coward. I would, yes.
Also, like, between like a Protestant and a Catholic, it's like, big deal. One just takes communion.
I know, but they're like, so it was like during the Martin Luther times, they were very contentious about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very contentious.
They were like always putting up their new doctrine on like nailing it to a tree.
Everybody having to read it if they could read it.
Was that during the Crusades or no? When was the Crusades?
After
earlier.
Somebody knows, and they're screaming at me about it.
Yeah, we're not
look
good
it up
at this
later.
stuff.
Or
the
never.
Inquisition.
Don't tell me.
St. Augustine was like the Spanish main Spanish colony, and so it's super old. There's this old fort there.
Yes.
And did you take the tour?
Yes.
And you like, did you go into like the prisoner center, which is like you have to crawl through a tiny hole in the rock?
Oh, I think I might have just done an outside tour.
Yeah, you have to crawl through like a tiny hole in a coquina rock and like look inside, and it's like that's where they kept 50 prisoners. There was like a tiny little thing.
God.
So that's like there's got to be bad energy in there, but again,
absolutely.
I don't feel it just seems like a little hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's all kinds of ghost tours you can take there because there's like super old cemeteries from like the 1500s, and
It's one of the oldest cities in America.
Yes,
or
and
is it the oldest city in America?
No, James.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. But it's like
it's
one
super
of
old.
Yeah.
And they There's the oldest jailhouse is
Jamestown
there.
is just the first, technically.
But yeah, I think it's one of the oldest cities. Yeah, in America.
Yeah.
I don't want to make any big
I don't know
history statements because I don't know shit.
It was like, this is all before it was like U.S. It was like,
Yes.
Yeah.
it was still being fought over.
Yeah.
Like nobody knew who owned Florida yet.
Yeah. I mean, I guess maybe the Native Americans.
Yeah, probably, yes.
I think it was theirs, but
Absolutely.
they're like, we'll chase you right out, kill you, possibly, keep some of your names.
Apparently,
we'll name the towns and rivers what you called it.
when the Spanish got to Key West, to colonize Key West, it was just bones. They called it like Bone Island or Island of Bones or something, because that's where the Native Americans would bury the dead.
Wow.
So it was just called Bone Island.
It's Bone Island.
And now it's like really fun.
Yeah, I know. Now it's like the one place in Florida I want to go.
Like Boner Island.
I've
Hell
only
yeah, Boner Island.
been to like one part of Key West, but I was like, they don't have a beach here. It's just all like mangrove trees and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or they built some beaches, but like it didn't originally have beaches on it. It's just
a
like
little more difficult to
it's
swim.
like a swampy,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's still cool and very beautiful though, but it's like not like the rest of Florida, sort
Yeah,
of.
it's different. Now there's a famous like little scary spooky haunted doll story.
Robert the
Robert the
doll.
doll.
Yes.
Am I repeating something that's already been on the podcast?
We've talked
But it's
about
been a
it,
long
but no,
time.
it's
Yeah,
totally
go
fine.
for it.
So Robert the doll was owned by this guy named Robert Jean something or other.
Yeah.
And he named the doll after himself, which is weird. This is
loved it so
early.
much.
I think this is like early 1900s.
Yeah.
He had this doll, and he was like inseparable with this doll as a little kid, and he used to blame bad things that he did on the
Yes.
doll. And be like, Robert did
Oh,
it.
that's so
Robert
nasty.
did it. So nasty.
Which Robert? You.
And then that he put it up in the window that would like look over the town.
in like the turret of the house.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so
Nasty.
everybody, like knew about like would come and look at this creepy doll. It also like, because the sun is on it, like warped its face
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
a
It's like really
disgusting
disgusting
doll.
looking.
Yeah.
Then he moved away, got married, came back, and he was like an artist or something.
He like moved to Europe, I believe, and then came back. So he
Yeah.
brought a wife back with him from Europe.
Yeah.
yeah. And the wife was like, "What the fuck is this doll?"
And he's like, we need it around.
Yeah.
She banished it to the attic, or I think the attic.
I think the turret. Yeah, that's where it was. Yeah.
She banished it to the attic, and then he had an art studio up in that attic, and he would like spend his time making art and like talking to the doll. And now the doll is in this like glass case in some museum, and there's all these people send like letters to the doll because like there are letters that are like, I'm sorry I took a photo of you.
Yes.
Because like then the minute they took a photo of the doll, they started having like crazy headaches or something.
God.
Or like car crashes.
Yeah.
So also the man became abusive to his wife when they moved
I
back in the house.
didn't get that part.
I bet
And-
Robert was like, hey, man. And
Well,
beat her up.
he would say Robert did it.
Ew.
Yeah. And she would like sometimes like walk outside the room where the studio was and hear two distinct voices.
Yes, I remember hearing that. That is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Ew.
And
But it wasn't him going like, "Hey, it's me, Robert."
Well, she didn't. Maybe. Maybe.
Probably.
But either way,
was.
it's scary. If your husband's doing that, that is so scary. You got to get a divorce, hun.
Yeah.
Well, so
Yes,
people
get
would
outta there.
see the doll in the window and it would change positions.
Positions.
And when he died, he left her nothing. So he brought her to America and then left her nothing.
Can you do that to your wife?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He left it to his sister and then they were like, sorry, dude. Bye.
And as one extra fuck you, did he leave the doll to her at least?
I don't know where the doll is in some music, but I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
doll is no. So the doll got whoever bought the house after.
Yeah.
Also got whatever was in the house, and the doll was in the house, and that the people who own the house
yeah.
were like, absolutely fucking
Yeah,
not.
get
Yes.
this thing
And so they
outta
donated it
here.
to a museum.
Okay.
Yeah, is it in the Warren or no? Like, is
No, it's in the. I don't think so. It's somewhere in Florida, right? In a
Okay.
museum in Florida.
I don't remember from doing it, but like, yeah, it's somewhere where like if you take a picture of it, Robert's like, oh,
like you have to ask permission. To
yeah,
take
if
a
you don't
picture.
ask permission, then he'll give you a bad headache or crash your car. I don't know.
Also,
Yeah.
like I was like hearing it recently somewhere else, and someone was saying that like this woman went home and her kittens died, and like
Oh, God.
like she keeps like, okay, after 4 cats died. I was like, Robert, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Stop
my
killing my cats.
Goodness.
Oh.
It's so creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert.
Oh, so yeah, the backstory for the doll is like vague because some people are just like, it's just a doll that his parents bought him, but then other people say this
Yes.
it's sort of a racist backstory where they're like, his voodoo housekeeping lady
Yeah.
gave him this doll
Yeah.
as revenge because the parents fired her. So she
Yeah.
gave him a cursed doll.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's like this. That's the spooky version of it, which seems like.
Also, like I've heard that I think like in the movie Annabelle, or no, like the original story of Annabelle, that like some people believe that any kind of vessel like that, like that's a doll, but it's like a human form, and so like a thing can just possess it. So you don't have to like tell it to. It'll just be like, ugh, someone's giving a lot of attention to this doll. I'm gonna get right in
Get
it.
in it.
A Chucky situation.
Yeah.
Chucky was voodoo curse.
Oh, he was? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. People always
been a
Because
while.
Robert the doll inspired Chunky.
chunky.
We like call him Chunky.
I didn't realize that, but that makes a lot of sense.
yeah. Yeah.
That makes
It's
sense.
he's such a nasty little doll.
How much would someone have to pay you to sleep in a bed with that doll?
I wouldn't do it.
I would do
Even
it.
if money was involved. I would not do
No.
it.
I would do it.
How much money?
I mean, maybe zero. I would
$50?
just see I just kind of want to see what happens.
Really? You're asking for trouble.
I know.
Yeah,
But
asking
also
for
because she's so easy, she's gonna turn the doll off, and he's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, true. Maybe he's like, wait.
He's like, ugh.
I think they
you're
need
paying
you-
them money to sleep with me?
They might
Too
need you
desperate.
to be a little scared of them. And so if you don't give them that, then
You're absolutely right. Like that is a theory that if you like, sort of like, let's think of
fear fuels
let's-
them, kind of.
Yeah, let's think of all ghosts or like weird little things as like little junkies. Mm-hmm. And what they love, what's their little crack or their heroin is high emotions from humans.
oh,
They feed off that. And so like when you get scared, they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Or
give
when
it
you
to
get
me.
really depressed, they're like, ooh, that's intense. I love it.
Yeah.
So like one's an up or
Absolutely.
one's a downer, but they're like, ooh, it feels so good. So the more they can make you feel something, the more they feel
The
like
more,
more
like,
alive and powerful.
Yeah.
they should just get me while I'm watching Dumbo or something, you know?
So yeah, but they might not even be
Do
like,
Ouija and watch Dumbo, and you'll get cursed for sure. Or not
is
cursed, but
Dumbo in the
visited.
room? But so like some are not even that bad. They're just like trying to make you like they're not like malevolent necessarily. They're just like, oh, if we scare them a lot, we'll feel great. And then
Yeah.
they're like, oops, we made that person kill themselves.
Oh, God.
Oh dang!
Shoot.
Oh, now they're hanging out with me, so
Okay,
that's
here we
fun.
go. Now we're friends.
Look, it's not bad. Being dead's not bad. I love it. But that's just
Yeah.
a theory.
I kind of
Yeah.
want, like, there's a lot of ghosts that are like so old, like from the 1500s. Like,
Yeah.
like they're still hanging around the same
Yeah.
spot. Go somewhere else.
They love the attention,
Hell yeah. Wouldn't
I
you?
guess that makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like Bernadette Peters. Get her off stage. She won't. She loves
Keep
the
her
attention.
on
I mean, I don't want her
stage.
off, but like you couldn't if you wanted to. She loves the attention.
She's been on stage for the past 40 years nonstop.
If you think
I don't know how old
she's
she is.
not going to haunt Broadway, you're out of your mind.
Oh, yeah. She's going to hop.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So then not everybody becomes a ghost when they die.
I don't think everyone
No.
wants to hang around.
Yeah, I'm ready to get up, see what's up,
And
what's
there's also
what's
just
up in there.
those theories of like it's just residual energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're made up of energy, right? Is that what it?
Sure.
I think-
Isn't that what he
I
said?
think
Like
that
we've said.
I think that everyone will say that everything is made up of energy.
Yeah,
So,
and it has to go somewhere when
Yeah.
we die.
but that sometimes if there's like a traumatic event or that you just like felt an intense attachment to a thing, that maybe that energy would remain around. Sort of like if you look at a bright light and you close your eyes, you can still see that light even if you like were to like leave. Like it just kind of like,
that's a nice way to put it.
You know, like it's just something burned onto
this
the
plane.
Yeah, the play.
Yeah.
Plane.
The
Bernadette
Peters play that
Look,
she will be in.
She will be. Are you like trying to look for ghosts around here? No, sorry.
I think the only thing that I think in olden times, I have very intense dreams, and so I think that like if this were the olden times when we didn't understand what anything was, people would have been like, she's the one with the visions. But I know the Mayan dreams are pretty on the nose about whatever's happening to me. But they're very vivid and very spooky.
Yeah.
And nobody really understands why we have them.
Yeah.
Did you say you had one kind of personal experience, or am I making that up?
No. The house at the
yes. I wanted to make sure.
The house.
The murder house.
The murder
yourself house.
Yeah.
Have you ever had like sleep paralysis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh yeah.
But do you have it where like you feel like something's in the room, or?
No, it usually leads to like a really cool lucid dream.
Oh.
Whoa. Or a sex dream, which is great.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Paralysis leads to that.
Whoa. Don't you know you can control your dream? Like when you have paralysis, you know you're dreaming, you try to get up and you can't move, but now you're aware that you're asleep.
Okay.
So you can just change the dream to whatever you want.
Oh.
Whoa. And usually it's me boning Keanu Reeves.
Okay.
Boning. Do you have time to listen to a story with us?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to pull one up.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I got a story for you. So yesterday, my sister texts me saying, funny feeling goes to Jerome and definitely goes on our tour. So I immediately tune in to the latest episode, and oh my God, this is crazy. Last month, my sister and I met up in Sedona for a girls' trip, and inspired by this podcast, we decided to go on our first ever haunted tour to Jerome, and our tour guide was interested that I was from LA because he's from Toluca Lake, and after he got divorced, he moved to Sedona to be near his parents. So, Marcy, we were definitely on the same tour, which is crazy. We've been meaning to send you a voice memo about it, but we got distracted. But here we are. My sister's going to record one separately because she had a cool story. But I want to tell you about the part where we went to the same church and we were outside at the table and the tour guide was trying to communicate with the radio wave device. And he was explaining to us that like some nights there's better than others. Sometimes there's more activity or less, but you know, it's always worth a try because there seems to be a lot of activity there. And he actually said that the night before a tour was really cool because at the table when they were doing the radio wave device, there was this voice that broke through and said the name Aubrey, and that was the name of one of the women on the tour, and they kind of freaked out. And then it said her name again, and I can't remember all the stuff, but I found out from listening to your podcast yesterday that means that we did the same tour as you the next night. So you guys would have done it that Friday night and we did it Saturday night. So what we were doing while you were on your tour was we were at this bar called Relics. That's like this haunted bar that's been featured on some ghost shows I haven't heard of. But anyway, they were very excited about that. We went in there. It was completely empty except for like the 8 people on the wait staff and us. And we had a really fun night. They were telling us all the spooky stories and they like gave us a tour and all this stuff. And like looking back, we were like, okay, we're like 70% sure that those were just like 8 friendly, fun, eccentric characters, but like 30% chance that maybe they were like actual ghosts. Anyway, we had so much fun on the tour. of Jerome, and we really liked the tour guide. And when we went to the church, you know, he told us about this thing where like the radio waves like very clearly said the name of somebody in the group, and we were all very hopeful that we'd have like a really cool experience. But like he starts asking these questions, and right away, like through the radio waves, was this like really angry voice that just said like, "Get out of here." And our guide was like so calm and tried to explain that, you know, we mean no harm, no disrespect. You know, we just want to talk to you. And the voice was like, "Go away, go away, go away." And it was really intense. And so he tried a little more. He asked for a name. He was like so calm and friendly. He was like, I would love to light a candle for you in the church if you would like. You know, he got out the dice, but there was just like nothing. We either got like something super negative and intense and didn't feel good, or we got like nothing. So we ended up leaving the church and going around and kind of doing the tour of the town. And I will let my sister call in and do a voice memo of her own, because on that very tour a little bit later, she had her first paranormal experience, and it was really interesting. So crazy that we were there the night after you, Marcy. This podcast is my favorite. Bye.
Margie, oh my God, now I feel like I gotta try
We
to find...
have to find the sisters.
I'm gonna try to find it, but
Did
it's
similar stuff happen when you took the tour?
Yeah, so I went there with like my all-girl improv team from New York, and we most of them bailed after the first part of the tour, which is very...
Because they were scared?
No,
Or-
they just got bored.
Oh.
They were like, oh, whatever, like that. So, but Aubrey, my friend Aubrey, who's been on the podcast, was there, and something was saying her name. Like,
That is so wild.
it was really crazy. But we were like, maybe it's because they recognize her because she's an actress and blah, blah, blah. But it definitely was not like being like, get out, get out, get out.
That's so fucking creepy.
Spooky.
I would have been out of there. I've been sprinting away.
I'm going to see if I can find this.
Yeah.
It caught that on the recording, or you heard it with your ears?
There's like
you
this
heard
device
You heard it. Yeah, you hear
where
it.
it like does a bunch
Filters out
of frequencies.
Got it.
And then they can communicate through that, and you like hear it live.
I'm trying to find Margie's sister. Boy, let's see.
Maybe Jerome.
I'm
Subject.
going to pause real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
Oh, Margie, I tried to find it, but I couldn't.
But
so.
we'll be so pumped when we hear your sister's tale.
I need your sister's name, but
What's your sister's name?
have you done any ghost tours? Well, you did the Queen Mary, right?
We didn't
we
take
did
a
do
ghost
the
tour.
ghost tour. We just did Dark Harbor.
Doc Haba.
I did one in St. Augustine. Mm-hmm. You gotta. You just gotta.
I can't believe I didn't. It's sort of crazy.
really?
I don't think we did.
There's like a very haunted lighthouse, and that's like the fun one.
That's creepy.
So in that one, the guy, the like foreman of the lighthouse, his whole family lived in the lighthouse with him. And then like one day, he had two daughters. I think it says Eliza and Mary. They were like between 12 and 15, and they were playing in one of those carts, you know, that you can like that have a track that you use to like put building materials and then get them up a hill.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they were
yeah.
playing in the cart, and then the cart started going down the hill really fast and dumped them into the water, and then got on top of them.
No.
So they drowned there.
Oh no.
And so-
God.
So then, like, people say, and there's like pictures on the internet that are like supposedly evidence that you can see like a girl, one of the girls shows up more than the other, but she's like wearing a blue velvet dress with a blue ribbon, which is like the creepiest thing you can wear.
That's so sick.
Blue velvet, no thank you. And then just recently, I saw there was an update to that story, which was that they've discovered there was also another girl there who was just like an African American girl that was never included in the original story because of racism. So 3 girls died there.
A lot of ghost
so
stories include a lot of racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially anything about, Indian burial grounds and voodoo and yeah, it's like, I guess we should start making white people or like rethink their stories, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild. Oof.
Yeah,
That's so sad.
Yeah.
Sorry to end on that bumper.
History.
No,
that's what history
that's what
is.
this podcast is.
We're trying to bum people out so the ghosts have something to feel. Lauren, tell us all the stuff you're working on.
The show I am working on right now is called Bless the Harts. Just got picked up for another 22 episodes. Just found out yesterday. Woo!
Woohoo! Someone's employed.
God. So that'll be coming back. That's on Fox. You can see it on Sunday night. I believe it's at 6:30. And it's very fun. If you have a Nielsen box, I'll pay you extra money I'll pay you money to
Who
watch
has
it.
those?
Dude, they
I don't
still
know.
do that.
They still do it, but if one extra person who has a Nielsen box flips on their TV, they're like, you have an extra million viewers today. And I don't know why.
Because they're rounding. They're like, this is statistically, they represent this many people.
So call me, email me, write me. I'll Venmo you $100.
Hulu stuff counts too. Like
Hulu's, it's becoming now.
I mean, they don't count it the same way in the ratings, but like networks do like consider that shit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so watch it
A lot
anywhere.
of shows
watch
are
it
now
anywhere.
also promoting like we're streaming on Hulu. Like
They're like, you like
Fox
to
is
binge watch,
starting
and
to
we
do
get
that.
it.
Yeah.
We get you like to binge
Yeah.
watch.
It's good. It's got Kristen Wiig in it. It's got Maya
Maya
Rudolph,
Rudolph.
our good friend Drew Tarver, who I'm sure has been on the podcast.
No.
Maybe? He hasn't? Okay, well, he's in it.
He should though.
he should.
Hit him up on Twitter and tell him to come on.
Yeah.
That's the only way we communicate with him.
Yeah,
now.
we don't. It's hard to get in touch with him. Lauren, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you
with
for
us.
This is great. Thank you.
So, we had a listener in this episode, Margie, send us a voice memo about her going to Jerome literally the same weekend that I was there, which
that's
is so
wild.
crazy.
What a small, fun world.
And she said her sister had a story that she needed to send in, but she hadn't sent it yet. So I emailed her and I got her sister to send it to us.
Awesome.
So, all right. Jerome story. Yes. Here we go. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. After hearing the story of your visit to Jerome, Arizona, I wanted to tell a story from when my sister and I went to Jerome and did the exact same tour as you did the very next day.
I love that so much.
So my sis sent you the story already, and here's mine. So we were on the tour of creepy ass Jerome. We had our EMF ghost communication
Hell
thingies
yes.
going. And once we started to tour the town, hers started going nuts.
Whoa.
It started asking so she blah blah. I started asking yes or no questions, and I was actually getting responses to my questions. Anyway, I have no idea what happened during the rest of the tour because I spent the whole time talking to my ghost friend who seemed friendly and down to chat.
Whoa.
Nearing the end of the tour, the guide busted out his radio communicator and asked the ghost for their name. The ghost responded, but I couldn't quite hear it. Someone on the tour said, I think it said Jeff, and the guide confirmed that is what he heard as well. I got crazy chills.
Whoa.
Jeff is a good friend of mine who tragically passed away in an accident the year before.
Oh my God.
I had been asking questions specific to Jeff regarding dogs, music, etc.
What?
But it all seemed like coincidence until everyone heard his name. I have chills.
I
have
got
chills.
fucking
I have chills. I have
chills.
chills. I have chills. Even though I missed most of the tour, it was perfect because I got to hear from a good friend.
Oh my God.
Thanks for making a great podcast that inspired my sister and I to take our first paranormal ghost trip.
Yay.
You're both so hilarious, and we'll send more stories from our next trip.
Wow. Oh my God. I got chills. I
got
love that
chills.
so much.
It's so funny because my friend who was with me also spent the whole night talking to a ghost, but I was just like, we were like, oh great, she's having fun.
Yeah.
But I didn't know, I don't remember any specifics from it. She just was like answering like questions, but it also really validates my experience that I was like always kind of on the fence of like, well, maybe they just sort of knew my friend.
Yeah.
And they said her name or whatever. But
yeah.
that's
Whoa,
really crazy.
That's awesome.
I'm so glad that you sent this in.
Yeah, this is incredible.
Whew.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh yeah, thank thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.